everyone, welcome back to my video. Today I'm painting. So this is what it looks like so far. I made the sky black. So yeah, I'm starting with the dark colors and then I'll work my way with the lights. I think that's best. You know what I want? I wish someone invented a one of these where it wrapped around your leg. Like it had a Velcro so that it could wrap around your leg and it would stay in place while you painted. I feel like I need to do that now, because now that I've said it, I feel like it would be so useful, especially for artists like me that travel a lot, or just prefer to stick to unusual places to sit. I prefer it that way, so I don't see it as weird. How I sit, I don't see. Also, I pulled my arm yesterday, my left one. Lucky I'm not left-handed, but so keep that in mind. It was actually quite painful. Yeah, I don't want pity though. It was my own fault. Actually, I don't even remember how I did it. I moved wrong and it was not fun. Let's see. Also, if you know how to fix paintbrushes that have been like left out and dried, right? Please tell me, because I really need to know what to do. Because I'm flabbergasted. I don't know what to do with the paintbrushes. Do I just throw them away? Because I don't want to throw them away. Those were like gifts that I was given, that someone put a lot of thought into, and yeah, so I don't really know what to do, if I'm gonna be honest. So please comment below if you know what I should do to fix that. So I'm currently painting a building. If you can't tell, my leg's shaking. And try to control it, but it's a thing that happens, I guess. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. It's very, I don't know what's the word. It's very nice out at the moment compared to most other days, but it's peaceful as usual, so I've got nothing to complain about. Unlike most people in my country, my island, I'm kind of sick of the summer, which sounds crazy, I know, but I'm very sick of it because I went away on holiday and it was, I don't even know how to explain it. It was beautiful and hot. It was so hot. Every day it was like I was burning. So yeah, that's why I'm a little sick of it, but I think everyone has their differences, especially since most of my family didn't go away. So it's just me that's sick of it. So honestly, I should be very grateful. I'm so grateful I have the opportunity to go away so often and travel, because not many people can do that. But to be fair, I don't travel far. I travel to another island, the same island each year, and just travel around there. And wow, it is beautiful. I'll tell you that. It is absolutely gorgeous up there. And every time I feel so happy and relieved that I have the opportunity to do that, because I know lots of people, even some of my family members, can't. And I'm very glad that I can. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing fantastic. Like I said, I hope they're happy and, you know, just feeling great, especially in their own skin. I'm currently, oh, there's a seagull. Sorry, I live close to a what is it called? The thingy-bobby. A river. I live very close to a river. So, seagulls are common. But honestly, I love it. Because as some of you may know, I just moved. So, it's very different. And it's very, I want to say nice. I love it. I absolutely adore it. I love water, I love the beach, I love the sea. So it's kind of relieving, to say the least. It's quite nice how calm it is. I think I take a lot of things that I have for granted, which I think a lot of you may know. Just from looking at me, I take a lot of things for granted, and I would say I'm a little spoiled. I would, which seems awful, but I definitely am, and I'm so very grateful for everything I have, because I wouldn't even be able to like do art if it weren't for my family. I wouldn't be able to do the things that I love if it weren't for them. So I'm very grateful, because if it weren't for them going out of their way and buying me art supplies and letting me cook, then I would never have been able to do any of this with you guys and show you art and whatever I can. Because in these, like, especially now with how expensive everything is, I definitely I'm very privileged when it comes to it. And I think I'm very grateful, and I'm happy. I'm happy with everything around me. I'm happy with what my family is. Yeah. If you have any questions, I can answer them, but if it's anything family related, I might not be able to, just because I'm keeping their life separate from my public life, just because it's private for them, and I don't want to force them to join any of my stuff, because it's not really my choice, one, and two, it's not really, they don't really have to. If they want to, they can, but if they don't, then I'm not going to force them to. Because I love them, and I'm not going to try to ruin that relationship with them just because I had a vision in my mind that I wanted them to also be a part of. But if they don't want to be a part of it, then I'm not going to force them. Yeah. If you want to know anything about me, please do comment below, and I might reply in the next video. And maybe one day I might share some photos of when I was younger. Obviously, if like I have any family in them, I'll blur them out. Just because I don't really want their lives to be as public as mine is. I really do want to respect their privacy, if you know what I mean. Also, I just finished doing the meteor in the sky, so I'm very happy about that. I might just finish that meteor and then I might have to call it wrap, and I'll post this. And, oh my gosh, my yellow's stuck. Also, if you're wondering, I'm using gouache paints. I really like them. They're great, easily to tap into, in my opinion. Just because of how I'm doing it, but I know it's not easy for everyone, and I mean, yeah. And at 3 o'clock today, I have a call with someone, so I'm very excited for that. I know we all have different time zones, so you know, it'll be different. But for me, at 3 o'clock, I'm very excited, because I get to talk to my grandma. She's a lovely person, in my opinion. So I'm very excited. Also, if you have like a topic you want to talk about, please do comment, or like you want me to test something. I can do that. I can 100% do that because I've got lots of free time-ish. So I can 100% do whatever you guys want me to do, as long as it's legal. As long as it's legal, you know how it is. Yeah. I think the best part, I think I just wrote on this part. That's fine. It's fine. We just dull it up a bit. Yeah. I have not a lot of free time, but I have a lot for someone my age. It's because I don't do my homework. I'm gonna be so for real with you guys. I don't do my homework either. I'm a lazy girl. Lazy. But it's okay. It's okay. I feel bad for my teachers, but yeah. Ooh, this is a long video. People are actually watching this, because whenever I post these, it's like it comes into my thought process. Does anyone even watch this? Because I don't really know until it's like out. You could kind of see it. It looked way better before I kept adding to it. Anyway, I'll call that wraps for today. Well, not for today. For now. Put my down. So I hope you guys are all having a lovely day. Also, that check is the fit. Sorry, I'm on my bed. These are pants. I didn't think they would fit, but they do fit. Look at them. I'm so happy. This is the first time they've ever fit me, because I've gained weight, which I'm really struggling about. But I think everyone has their opinions on what their ideal image is, and for me, I try to stay positive, but I think I am afraid of my weight sometimes. So I'm just closing my window, just because I think my body image is really something I'm working on, being proud of who I am, but it's still very hard, and I'm struggling a bit. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope the next video goes well, and we might crack into getting more detail into the buildings, into the sky, or we could work on the human. So I'm very excited for that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.